Tara mga bestita, samahan niyo ako to sip and paint.
Palette, how many of you have been here before? Right? And have any of you done something similar to this or painted in the last few years? Alright, and then has anybody not painted since like elementary school? Alright, great. Well, our goal today is to get here-ish. We're going to go step by step, break it down, and journey through this together. It'll be totally great. My name's Laura. I'm really excited to be taking you through this painting today. And yeah, a little bit about myself. Born and raised in Chicago. I've been painting my whole life from small watercolor paintings to large-scale murals. And we can get started with our first step. You want to grab that small paintbrush. We're going to create our horizon line. So find the middle of your canvas and you measure it. So this is the middle of my canvas. I'm going to put 2 fingers there. I'll put a little dot. And then on the other side, I'll find the center and put 2 fingers there and put another little dot of yellow paint with that small brush. And then I'm just going to connect those 2 lines. This is really just a reference point for us. It won't show up in the final painting, so just mess with it until you get a horizon line that you're happy with. Connect those 2 dots across the canvas.
So Pinot's palette has several locations in San Diego, and we particularly went to the one in Liberty Station. Since COVID cases continue to increase here in San Diego, majority of events and activities are now held outdoors. Pinot's palette, they usually hold their activities indoors, inside their studio, but the experience doing this outdoor is much better. This painting session started at 2:30 in the afternoon, and as you get in, the artist checks in your temperature, and they require for you to wear the mask the whole time.
Alright, for our next step, we're going to move down into the water portion of our painting. So we're going to start with this center line of yellow coming off of our sun. Now this is not straight down our canvas, it kind of has a zigzag to it. And by using our large brush, our yellow paint, with no white mixed in this time. And start just under your sun. And you can use your brush the broad way so you get more brushes on the canvas, or the short way. So I'm going to use the short side of my brush and pull this to the left and right. Create that streakiness that we see in reflected in the water. Bring that down. I'm going to zigzag it to the left a little bit, and then to the right. And you're just going to follow this down to the very bottom of your canvas, kind of staying in the center, but again, to the right, pulling to the left, so you don't have a straight line.
The painting event is usually $35 to $40 per person. And if you're not comfortable going outdoors or meeting or having interaction with other folks because of COVID, Pinot's palette also offers virtual session. So basically, when you register or when you book, they would either send you the painting kit or you get to pick it up. Since this is sip and paint, alcoholic beverages are available. You can order wine of your choice, and since that is the case, children are not allowed in this session, or anyone who's below 21 are not allowed in this session.
Then starting there, I'm going to do the same move. So I'm going to move to the right a little bit and pull it up to 3 inches.
No.
Sorry, where did you go? I started just to the right of center in the middle of my sign. Not quite center, just a little bit over, maybe 1 finger over. Do about a 2-inch line up to the right. And then do another one up to the right. Gonna do one more like that, that's a little bit taller, maybe 3 inches up. So that's 3 curved lines there. 2 that are about 2 inches long, and then 1 that's 3 inches long. I'm gonna create a nice little bump up here, moving to the right side of my canvas.
Gonna follow the recording.
And then we're gonna go up with a few more bumps. So maybe 3 or 4 there, just like little racky top there. And then I'm gonna go right.
With me are my coworkers Jennifer and Carolina, who was celebrating her birthday when we did this activity. And the inspiration of this painting, as you can see, is Southern California sunset. I'd say this one is really inspired by La Jolla Shores.
Really well, dry it off really well, and then pick up some white paint. And I'm going to create
So here's the finished product. We definitely had so much fun. I hope you get to try Sip and Paint next time. After the event, we get to grab dinner and celebrated Karo's birthday. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell.